snapping. In the field with the place, John Madden. It's so many given Sunday magic. Round of applause and you go, that's it. Damn, that's a bomb with a flick on my wrist. Jersey on my chest, that's a team that I rep. Came in as a rookie, now I'm ballin' like a vet. If you talking crazy, better say it with your chest. Hit him with the right, then I hit him with the left. Ooh, ooh. Then the juke move, Heisman, stiff arm, lights out, you snooze. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many givers.
On a chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cincinnati Bengals. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Here we go. 11, 11, MP, take.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Mixon with a first down carry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Bengals at 9-3 here on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
11, 90. 11.
In motion comes the tight end left. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. Burrow on play action. He'll let this go deep for Lazard. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, not a gain that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They didn't. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Hey, Alabama.
Here's Brady. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Brady going to throw. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. And they'll send the slot in motion left. From the gun, it's Brady. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
11 Thomas. 11 MT. Tate. 11 MT.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued. Let
me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
11 MT. 11 MT.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Back to Mixon on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11,
And the slot man goes in motion left. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Didn't learn his lesson the first time, but looks like a second early interception got through to him. Now he understands. Don't force a throw if it's not there. Oftentimes, running is the better play anyway. Case in point, he picks up a first down there.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
11, 11 MT, 11 Thomas. 12.
Slot man moves right. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
12.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the gun to give to Mixon. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
11.
On 2nd and 7, Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Raiders pick it up. Still going. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Hey, go 66.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Woods, the receiver, in motion left. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. get rid of it.
So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Now Brady. Touchdown Raiders. Darren Waller with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
11 mighty.
Once again, they run with Mixon. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Burrow. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Jonah Williams, former first-round pick, the guilty party.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. It's Burrow. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
McPherson's kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is what we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it. And he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, the offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Shotgun now for Brady. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
I'm wondering.
The slot man in motion right. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And the tight end goes in motion left. So after the INT, it's Brady. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. We have 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 2nd and 11 now. Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
11. 12. 11 Thomas. 11 Thomas.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard in the last timeout on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, tried to help him shake it off, because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Brady now to throw. got his target, Samuel. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Cover! Ozzie! Catch it, reload! Ready, go!
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll send the slot in motion left. From midfield, here's Brady. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the 2nd half of this contest.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Brady. Taking a shot for Samuel. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath with those guys on the defensive side of the ball. They've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. He'll let this go deep for Lazard. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
From the 29, Brady. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
11, 11 Thomas.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. 2nd and 10 now, Burrow. And now here's another interception. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd down and 3. Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Brady. Over the middle, complete. It's Woods. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw is Brady. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. Well, that was pretty obvious. He didn't let him catch it.
Agreed, and what's hard is you make that long run downfield to try and cover it, but you got to locate the football as well.
Here we go.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty.
12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. A handoff running left, Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT pace. 11 MT.
Now Burrow. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino,
Here we go.
they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
11 MT pace.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
11, 11, 11.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here we go.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
11 MT. 11 MT. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now it's Burrow. This is caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
11 MT pace.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Mixon is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Mixon again. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. So nothing doing there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 2nd and 10. Now Brady. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
Hey, Alabama. Hey, check it. Ozzie.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady.
And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
11 MT, 11 MT. 12.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. From the 39, Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty.
He'll look to throw.
To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
11 MT, 11 MT.
In motion, the tight end.
Here we go, here we go.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
17.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now it's the backup Goff. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him, and I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
Now a throw here to his running back. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Brady.
That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. And this is taken in at the 5.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Darren Waller with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
I'm wondering.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
11 MP tank. 11.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes it's his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down.
11 Tommy. 12.
They'll set up to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Raiders will take over possession here up at the 44. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. A good start to the drive. That's caught out on the left side. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
72. Alert! Hey, 66. Grip. Hey, Alabama.
Brady now on first down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. This is a counter play. Eckler, he'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. It's Eckler again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Take it in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Goff.
he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the gun, here's Gone. Here's Higgins out of the right side. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal.
11 MT, tape. 11 MT, 11.
They'll send one of those two tight ends in motion. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Sugar. Regular.
Brady now to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now 1 yard to go on third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
450. Rip.
To throw, it's Brady. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. And, Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Here we go.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
11. 11.
Throwing, Burrow. Connecting with Mixon. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the first down marker. There's the stick. And
look at that bullshit again, man. Damn. It the one fucking lead that you fumble like a motherfucker in, man.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking.
You lead him, boy, you gonna fumble like a motherfucker. Damn.
Feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
That's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They're back down here with a first and 20 now after the holding penalty. Brady going to throw here.
It's all good. I shaved it down. You can have it. Yeah, they've been holding me the whole game. You're scared. They want to bet no money anyway, bitch. I ain't even show all my shit. Hello? Man, you ain't want to bet no money, nigga. I keep trying to tell you, bro, you don't be want to bet no money, bro. You be scary as fuck. You sorry ass bitch. You ain't gonna bet no money, man. Get off my line, man. Yeah, that fuck nigga, that nigga scared to bet some money, man. What's up, Gunner?
What's going on, my boy?
Shit. Nah, I'm getting hold this game. They holding the hell out of me this game. Yeah, they holding the hell out of me. Nah, me and Lunt playing right now. Shit, he winning. I done had about 4 fucking fumbles, about 30 picks.
Hey, goddamn, you heard my boy got that whoop stash ass, huh?
Nah, I ain't even know who you talking about.
Goddamn, he just got Mac and Stash, and Stash came in the party want to play the nigga from the coach.
I don't know who you talking about.
My boy just beat the fuck out of that nigga on Regs, boy. 21 zip. That nigga quit out of the game.
Oh, okay. But
hey, them niggas can't do all that shit on competitive, boy. I'm telling
you. Nah, it's different. It's different when you're in red.
Hey, that nigga game was totally different, bro. They couldn't do none of that shit, I promise.
Nah, Regs and this shit, him, way different.
That nigga Munch gonna play him, nigga. He gonna be the fuck out of Munch, dude.
That sorry ass nigga.
But alright though, man, I just want to tell you that shit, boy. That shit crazy. Them niggas not like that in the red. Only on South.
Alright, bro.
They were thinking about something bigger. They were thinking about the home run shot and took it downfield. Unable to connect, but admire the effort.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 empty. It can.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. The Bengals going to use their second and 8 timeouts. As they stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. 4th down try in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Ryan looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that worked in the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
11 Thomas. 12. 11.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Now Burrow. Buying takes down the pressure. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. It looks like almost a right there. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
The type of team that just looked at the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can go out and handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Las Vegas. It's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they will head home next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
Scared to bet some money. Division. Division first.